Hello, 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 my dears. Victoria here with Reiki and Beyond, coming in live for some, I'm guessing, pretty deep energy work that we're going to be diving into today. Sorry, I ran a little bit behind with my setup because I am still figuring out how this whole thing works. Do, 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 do. Okay. So, yes, today is the day before the supermoon, beaver moon, a time of harvest, abundance, and kind of stocking up and preparing our nests for the winter. And I feel like I'm guessing I'm not the only one who's been going through this, but there was a time of deep transition and integration that's been happening, I would say, probably since the end of August. Um, there was a big push, a big transition that happened through the end of August, through September, and then October. To me, it felt like we were floating in a liminal for a while. And right now, I am feeling this urge, both for myself and in the collective, to just kind of like come out of the shell a little bit and to yeah, it feels like there's a possibility of breathing again, where before it was just kind of like floating in a bit of a sea of nothingness. I felt the urge to come back on here again. I haven't done it in probably since July. My apologies, but we all go through our journeys, and sometimes we have to respect that rhythm. We have to respect when our being is asking us to go inward and be quiet and do our own inner work to really see what's in there and shift and cocoon so that then we may come out again and actually have something to give for a change. Um, Let me see. Do we have anybody coming in already? Let's see. I'm just gonna check the messages real quick. Oh, hey Taylor. Hi, sweetie. I am so glad you're here. Yay. I just noticed you came in. Um, do, 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 do. So just to make um just to make an announcement, I will pretty soon be diving into our energy work for today. I have 3 spots open for someone to come in as a guest at the end after the main transmission is over, and to it would be probably about a 10-minute session per person um, for you to come in and receive whatever something that's geared specifically to you. I will tune in with you, and or you can um, tell me if there's something very much on the surface for you that you want to address, and then we can dive in together. I will open up 3 spots for that at the end, so stay with me through the process, and then at the end, this will become available to the first 3 people requesting to be a part of that. Let's see, just checking what's happening here. Okay. So yeah, again, you have to stay with me through the end to be invited on as one of the 3 who are going to receive directly. Um, Another thing I should mention, so this work that we do here is not for the faint of hearts. It's not butterflies and unicorns. It's not, we let's float up and catch the fairies. I mean, sometimes that happens, and sometimes the work is kind and gentle and nurturing and nourishing, and sometimes it's very intense and deep, and it catches you in the places that are most vulnerable at the very core of the cores. One of my clients said recently, he was like, he said I that he felt like I went in and touched a place in them that they felt like they locked away and threw away the key a long time ago. That's literally a quote from them, and we opened it up, and now they said that this is a source of their actual greatest power and empowerment. So sometimes the work is intense. So I'm just warning you, and also please don't drive or operate any heavy machinery or do anything important at the same time as you're watching this or listening to this, because you might get knocked out, and that would not be a good thing. Sorry, I'm just checking real quick here. What's happening? Okay, a few messages. Okay, a little bit about the work. So, what happens here is I'm a kind of like a multi-modality, multi-dimensional, multi-layer practitioner. I'm trained in a lot of different things, and so I incorporate all of them during the session. Basically, whatever needs to come through comes through. I surrender to the flow of the healing energy, and it takes me places with the collective that I'm working with right now. I incorporate Reiki, I incorporate sacred soul alignment work and sacred light modalities. These are modalities that were created by Alicia Hartzell and Kimberly Carlson, if you're familiar with those names. I'm a student of theirs. And I also do light language transmission during these sessions. For those who don't know what light language is, it's the way healing energy or communicates through us energetically. For me, it comes through in my voice. It comes through with words. It comes through with gestures. You might see me signing and gesturing. Um, it's not meant to be received with your head. It's meant to be received with your heart. It's a communication straight to your essence. Honestly, one of my absolutely favorite things to do, or to receive myself when it happens during the session. It's deeply transformative and healing. And it has, light language has the ability to bypass your ego and go straight to the essence and communicate to it, and then the healing unravels within yourself. It goes exactly where it needs to be. Let's put it this way. Okay, and I'm also gonna pull some. Okay. I'm sorry, we're not going to be co-hosting today. I am about to just dive in and start the transmission, and I have a spot open for 3 people at the end to receive directly as my guests. So I am just gonna pull my cards. We're gonna do a card pull at the end of the transmission. It's a light language card. Those are really beautiful, and they usually speak directly to what the collective is requiring at this time. Okay. Checking my messages one last time before we start diving in. Okay. All right. Are we ready? Let's just drop in for a second. Let's drop in. I think I just disconnected myself for a second. Just as I said, let's drop in, and I hit the wrong button. Okay. All right. Let's breathe. Close your eyes if it's comfortable, if you'd like to, if you're in a space where it's safe for you to do that. Take a nice deep breath. Light language is asking to come through right away, so I'm just going to go with the flow. Let yourself receive, let yourself open up, let yourself soften into your being. Let yourself be vulnerable inside yourself, within yourself. It's not for anybody else, it's for you, it's between you and you. Okay? So breathe. Kai, kai, renia ka, kai, renia ha, kai, kai, kai ha, kai. Enia kai tikeria kai kai tikeria ha kai tikeria ha kai. Hoinui kora hoina, hoinui kora hoina. Oh hoi oh 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 bringing a little bit of calm and peace into our shared environment here for us to be able to really drop in. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start by setting the stage, the container for our healing session for this environment today. So in divine love and light, calling in protection from the north and the east, south and the west, above and below, 360 degrees, for me, for all those watching this now or in the future, for the collective I'm working with today, for our mutual healing space. Thank you. Okay. Divine love and light, please install, run, activate, and anchor the sacred light protection environment. Sacred light emotional healing environment. Sacred light mental healing environment. Sacred light physical healing environment. And sacred light spiritual healing environment. Anchoring all of this in as a container for a mutual healing space for all watching this now or in the future. Calling this in now, create a change this. Thank you. So while this is coming in, just allow yourself to keep dropping in deeper and deeper into your body, into your heart, into your being, allowing yourself to start to open up to receive, allowing yourself to feel cocooned in protection and the healing energies that are wanting to come through for today. Just allowing the energy to come through. Erenia kai kai tikerinia kaha. Nikerinia ha kai tikerinia ha kaha kaha. Erikeha. And divine love and light, calling in and activating sacred light, divine protection, sacred light golden orb of protection, sacred light black cosmic crystal, sacred light filter, sacred light healing cocoon, and sacred light transfiguration device for this container we're creating right now for all watching this now or in the future. Creative changes. Thank you. Still just setting the stage. I ask that only that which is in our highest good is allowed to come through. And I ask that any and all entities, thought forms, emotions, densities, anything that's not in our highest good be cleared out from the space, returned back to where it came from with consciousness attached, to be taken to its evolution or dissolution now. Create a change this. Thank you. Okay, and we're ready to open up the field for the actual transmission now. Divine Love and Light, please run Sacred Light open for the collective that I'm working with today, for anybody watching this now or in the future, calling in and activating Sacred Light open for this session. Create a change this. Thank you. So we're just gonna give it a minute to do its magic and open up the field. Let's see what wants to come through. And I'm also going to, so when I call in Sacred Light open, it opens up the field, it connects us to our higher guidance and our higher selves more deeply. But I'm also going to run an energy called Sacred Light Ruby, and this connects us to our ancestral guidance. You could say it connects us to our ancestral Akash. And to our roots and to our core stability, because I feel like we will need more of this nourishment at this time. So Divine Love and Light, please run Sacred Light Ruby for all watching this now or in the future. Create a change this. Thank you. Just gonna allow that to open up. Just breathe, letting the energy come in. Kairi nia kairi tikeri nia kaha tikeri aha kai 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 aha kaha nikeri nia kai tikeri nia ha ha ha. Okay. So the things that I'm asking to be addressed right away that I'm feeling coming through are having to do with kind of like from the solar plexus down. They're having to do with grounding and sovereignty and connecting into our power within. So we're gonna start with that. So Divine Love and Light, calling in solar plexus alignment, solar plexus calibration, decontamination, calling in and running, reclaiming my light and solar plexus, calling in sacral chakra alignment. There's a lot of stagnant energy in there. Sacral chakra calibration, decontamination. I'm calling in root chakra alignment and root chakra calibration, decontamination. Okay, calling this in now for the collective I'm working with. Everybody watching this now or in the future. Create a change. Thank you. Just gonna allow the energy to come through. Keep breathing. Okay. So this is a theme that I find coming up over and over again over the last few times that I have been running these sessions, and it's a theme of disconnect from our sacral energy, from our joy, from our pleasure, which it's understandable with so much fear and tension that's happening in the world right now. It would be quite difficult to connect to those places. However, it is through connection to those places that we're able to create what we're actually wanting to and meaning to create in this life. We have to be connected to our bellies, connected to our power, connected to our hearts, and connected to our higher minds. And all of this has to be working in coherence with each other in order for us to create what we need to create. I'm sorry, I'm not able to co-host in these sessions. This is a channeled flow, and I'm just gonna keep going. Okay, somebody requested to co-host. Okay, so while I was talking about that, about needing to open up to our pleasure and our joy, I felt the energy really starting to move. Things are starting to come through. We're all depleted, and we're all in a space where it's very important for us to be able to open up to receive. We need to fill our cups. Otherwise, we're just running on empty, running on fumes, trying to give out of places that have nothing to give. So we're gonna bring through some intention downloads here. So when I bring through these phrases, they're not just phrases, they're not just affirmations, they're actual energy packets that have pages and pages of instructions built into them to help rewire our energetics and our nervous system to be able to be regulated and more expansive and to be able to receive in ways that we need to be able to receive. So we're going to do some intention downloads here for creation and manifestation. Okay. Divine Love and Light, calling in and activating Sacred Light, Joy of Life. Sacred Light, Bounty of the Universe. Sacred Light, Unconditional Golden Love. Divine Love and Light, please run the Sacred Light Intention download, Sacred Light Intention Alignment Technology, Sacred Light Calibrate to Create, Sacred Light Compass, and Sacred Light Satellite Receiver to connect us to parts of ourselves that know what it feels like to have joy, that know what it feels like to experience pleasure. Doesn't need to be anything extravagant. Extravagant. It can be very simple things, but to be able to really, truly enjoy them. To connect us to parts of ourselves that know what it feels like to be open to receive. To be open to receive care, to receive joy, to receive love, to receive abundance, to receive prosperity in ways that we need to receive prosperity, to receive strength, to receive support, for us to be able to be held in ways that we need to be able to be held in order to not just survive but thrive and create what we do really truly mean to create, and what we're meant to create in this life and in this world for ourselves and for the collective in general. So calling all this in now for everybody watching this now or in the future. Calling this in now. Creative changes. Thank you. This is a very big packet of energy that we just called in. So allow it to trickle in or pour in all the ways that it can for you. Let yourself open up to its beauty, its power, its transformation. Some of these things may shift for you right away. Some of these things may take a moment. Sometimes these transformations may take anywhere from a couple of days to a couple of weeks. to really come through and become tangible. So just let yourself receive. I intend that everybody watching this receives only that which is in their highest good and in the amounts that is best and most perfect for them. So let yourself receive. Calling this in now. Create a change this thing. Divine Love and Light, please run Sacred Light entities, implants, and portals healing, and Sacred Light oaths, vows, and contracts healing. For those who need this energy, for any density or any contracts that are keeping you stuck and not being able to move forward or receive what you need to receive. Okay, Divine Love and Light, calling in divine protection again. Create changes, thank you. All right, there's a very dense piece that is being cleared out right now, so we're just gonna breathe and we're gonna let it clear. Kerenia, kaireni, kit kereni, tikereni, aha, kai tiketeri, tiketeri, tikereni, aha, erini, keri, tikereni, akai, tikereni, kere, aha, titikeri, aha, tikeri, aha, erini, keri, kaireni, tikereni, aka, tikeri. Light language coming through to help with the clearing. It's like it's literally coming through and breaking up the density of whatever just came out. Okay. Whew. In Divine Love and Light, please run Sacred Light Vortex, Sacred Light Release Vortex, Sacred Light Purification, Sacred Light Turbine, Sacred Light Purify and Protect. For everybody watching this now or in the future who are affected by this energy right now. Calling this in now, create a change. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna ask our guides to see if there's anything else that needs to be cleared at this time for the collective that is involved in this session. What else needs to be addressed at this time? Okay. Divine Love and Light, calling in and running Sacred Light emotion healing, Sacred Light trauma healing, Sacred Light emotion healing for the emotions and feelings of fear and dread. Calling this in now, create a change this. Thank you. If fear is coming up for you right now, let yourself really sit with it. Don't try to block it. Don't try to run away. Let it wash through you and come through you, come out. Trying to suppress it is not going to help it go away. It's only going to amplify it. So let's just let ourselves feel. Divine Love and Light, please run the Sacred Light Intention download and Sacred Light Intention Alignment Technology for the intention of, I know what it feels like to know that I am safe. I am safe in myself. I am safe in my body. I am safe in this life. I am safe in my environment. And if I'm not literally safe in my environment, I know what to do about it. I have resources available to me. I can reach out for support and I can extricate myself from wherever that I am where it feels unsafe to me. I have the power. Calling this in for everybody watching this now or in the future who need this right now. Creator Jesus, thank you. We're not powerless. We do have support both in the physical and in the spiritual. Um, we have support in all the realms. It's just a matter of allowing ourselves to open up to this possibility. Divine love and light, calling in truth and trust, divine recognition and clarity, divine guidance, surrender into trust, clarity, clear vision, clear path. I'm calling in and activating sacred light armor of trust. Also calling in sovereignty, autonomy, clear boundaries, healthy boundaries. Calling in and running energetic and spiritual boundaries healing tool, energetic buffer, and sacred light boundary seal for all watching this now or in the future. This is just strengthening our energetic boundaries and sovereignty and protection. Calling this in now for all watching this now or in the future. Creator Jesus, thank you. Divine love and light, calling in resistance release and calling in and running sacred light, freedom from self-sabotage, releasing expectations, releasing attachments to outcomes. Calling this in now, Creator Jesus, thank you. Okay. Divine love and light, calling in expanding self-love and self-worth, love myself fully, expanding self-trust, trust myself fully, self-doubt release. Calling this in for everybody watching this now or in the future. Creator Jesus, thank you. That solar plexus is having a really hard time right now. There's like these tendrils of stuckness and density that are asking to be broken up right now. So I'm going to dive in a little bit deeper into that. Okay. Divine love light, calling in solar plexus alignment and solar plexus calibration decontamination, calling in reclaiming my light and solar plexus, actually calling in the entire reclaiming series, calling back to ourselves all keys of power that we've given away or that have been taken from us knowingly or unknowingly through all of time and space and beyond, and giving back all keys of power that we have taken knowingly or unknowingly through all of time and space and beyond, bringing us back to balance and to our own sovereignty and sovereign being, releasing all that is not ours to hold or process. Calling this in now, Creator Jesus, thank you. Only that which is in our highest good is allowed to be here. Okay, there's some release there finally. Okay. Is there anything else that needs to be addressed for the collective right now before I start to wrap this up and dive into individual connections with the people who wanted to receive? No, looks like this transmission is complete. I'm going to pull a card for the collective right now. It's a light language card, and once the energy from that card makes its way through the ethers to you, I'm going to close this main session, and then I will invite 3 of you who wanted to be invited in to have an individual, a short mini individual clearing. So let's pull some cards. Okay. As I mentioned earlier, these are light language cards. They're really beautiful and impactful. And let's see what needs to come through for this collective that is watching this right now. Okay, what needs to come through here for the collective? For this session, what is most beneficial? What is needed to be received for the collective right now? Okay. All right. There it is. That's beautiful. So 3 cards wanted to come in. One of them is faith, one of them is empowerment, and one of them is divine union. I'm going to actually read a little deeper description here. These descriptions are really impactful, and I really want us to receive what is meant to be received from this. So give me a moment. I'm going to look this up. So this is from the Expanding Suite. Pleiadian, 1 second. Okay, there we go. Faith. We'll start with faith. Okay, give me a moment. Okay. The affirmation here is, my powerful capability to create is known within. The light language in this card is balancing you to a deeper understanding of your inherent capability and vast, often unseen support, which is exactly what I was talking about earlier, that we're never not supported. We're always supported in all ways. It is helping you release fears and insecurities that have misled you from your sacred empowerment. I mean, it doesn't get any more perfect than this, considering the session that we just had. Okay, so that was faith. I'm gonna show you the card. When I show you the card, just look at the image. It's a light language card, so just look at the image, relax your gaze, and let yourself receive the energetics of this card. So I'm gonna turn it around now. We're looking at light language for faith. Allowing yourself to simply take the image in with your senses. Not trying to understand, just allowing yourself to receive. Okay? I can feel the energy of it moving and coming through for you. Okay, it's almost complete. Give it another moment. Okay, so that was faith. Now we're going to move on to the next card. Next card is empowerment. The affirmation here is, I am strong, safe, and free within. This light language is amplifying your empowerment within and opening you to a new understanding of yourself and life. It is releasing fear that kept you retracting from your powerful light. Again, very much in tune with what we've been working with today. Relax your gaze. Let yourself receive the energy of this card, empowerment. See? Sorry, there we go. Okay. Allowing yourself to receive. It's a pretty big transmission here, and it's actually coming through a little bit more gently than the first card, but just let yourself be with it for a moment. Okay. Sovereignty, autonomy, and empowerment. One of my favorite affirmations here is, I am source, I'm sovereign, I'm free. I am source, I'm sovereign, I'm free. I am source, I am sovereign, I am free. Allowing yourself to receive. Okay. The energy is coming through. Let yourself receive. I can feel some of the resistance here with this card, so we're just gonna be with that resistance. Notice where in yourselves are you feeling kind of like a hiccup, and let yourself soften up into those places. All the sunlight suddenly came out where I am here right now. Feels appropriate somehow. Okay, so this card's transmission is complete, and we're gonna do one last card in the series, and this card is called Divine Union. Let me see what's happening there with it. There we go. The affirmation here is, my divine union is my love connecting all life. The light language here is opening your deeper understanding of your divinity and connection with all of life. It is releasing lack of self-worth that has confused you, that has confused your understanding of your power of love. So I'm about to show you this last card. Once again, allow yourself to soften into receiving, soften your gaze, and allow the symbol to come through for you. Divine Union. Okay. Letting this permeate every part of your being. Activate all the places inside you that need to be activated in order for you to really know this within yourself as truth. Just allowing the energy to come in and hit you where it needs to be lodged. Divine union. Your union with source, your union with life, your union with yourself. And it's also the balance of your inner masculine and inner feminine. Kereni kereni tikereni haka tikere tikere kaha ereni akai tikte tikereni tikereni tikte tikereni ha tikereni ai kereni tikere haka kai kai ereni akai tikereni hai kere ne kere tite akai tikere 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 ha some of you might experience some sadness coming through with this transmission. Again, it's okay. Let yourself feel what you're feeling. Let yourself soften into it. Let yourself receive. Hoina kora hoina. Hoina kora hoina. Oh, Divine Love Night, calling in grief and sorrow release. And calling in and running sacred light emotion healing for the emotions and feelings of grief, sorrow, and sadness. Calling this in now for all who need to receive this in this transmission. Creator Jesus, thank you. Okay. And that is complete as far as the cards go. Okay. Okay. So with this, I am going to wrap up the main transmission session, the main transmission part of this session, and then I will invite some of you for a little bit personal time to see if there's something specific that needs to be cleared for you individually. I have space for 3 people, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, so I ask for all the energy, all the healing, all the transformation, all the light that we brought through today to anchor into your hearts and into your minds and higher minds, hearts and higher hearts. Every cell of your being, your DNA, your RNA, your nervous system, every one of your chakras, your Earth Star chakra, the heart of Gaia, your personal grid systems, and the multidimensional grid system where any part of you exists through all of time and space and beyond. Divine Love and Light, please run sacred light close to anchor in this part of the general transmission that I've done for everybody watching this now or in the future. Calling in sacred light close to end this part of the transmission. Create a change. Thank you. Just give it a moment for things to settle in. Erinia kaha, 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 itike erinia kaha. Allowing for things to anchor in and settle where they need to anchor in and settle. Kerinia kai 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 kai. And sorry for the noise earlier. My kitty jumped on the table in front of me where all the cards were, and they all spilled all around, which seems somehow appropriate right now. He loves being here with me during the sessions. He's my guardian and familiar. Just helping things anchor a little bit deeper. A little bit deeper still. Letting go of resistance. Letting things anchor in. Lots of energy moving through. Okay. So for those of you who are not staying on and who are not going to be receiving with me individually, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. If you feel drawn to follow me and to participate in future transmissions, please go ahead and visit my profile. I do offer very deep, very powerful, meaningful, and nurturing one-on-one support for those interested in working with me more seriously, individually. Please visit the link in bio. It's my website, www.reikiandbeyondwithvictoria.com, if you wanted to explore working with me a little bit deeper. And in a moment here, I'm going to start to invite those who wanted to be invited to receive directly and individually from me during the session. I've never done private invites in my previous sessions before, so bear with me if I'm technologically challenged in this right now. And I'm still waiting for the main session to anchor in, so give it another moment. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. And who's asking to be invited? Okay. Okay, so I have the first person here, Solurender Ray. I'm sorry, I'm probably completely butchering the name here, but I'm going to invite you in and see how this unfolds. Okay. All right, I sent you an invitation. If you're still with me, let me know. Okay. Just waiting to see what happens here. Okay, I don't know if you're still with me. Okay, I am going to move on to the next person since I'm not hearing from you. So the next person asking to be invited here is, their name is Zen Master Parker. If you're still with me, I'm going to send you an invite now. Okay, invitation sent. Let's see. Okay. Um, okay. Okay, I'm not seeing anybody coming through. Taylor, if you're still with me and if you would like to come on live and receive, let me know. Sorry, again, I am a little technologically challenged here. I don't understand what's happening. Okay. Okay, Taylor, I see you saying yes, please. Okay, awesome. Uh, Let me invite you in. Invite. Okay, I invited you. Are you with me, honey? There you are.
I believe so. Hi.
Hi, I hear you. Do you know if there's a way for me to also see you other than just seeing your picture?
I don't know. Let's see. I don't see an option right now to show not just a video, but let me.
Okay. Hmm. I'm gonna have to do some research and see how this is done in the future. I don't know if we were co-hosting, if that would be different. I have no idea. But anyway, let's try it this way. I know your energy, so and I know what you look like. How are you doing, my friend?
Oh, going with these crazy changes, doing what I can.
No kidding. How was the session landing for you?
Yes, it was resonating. I could feel my body like whatever the opposite of tension, loosening. I could feel like my body
Opposite of
loosening.
tension. That's a good that's a good way to describe it. I love that. Um, is there anything specific that is coming up for you right now that you personally want me to address for you right now?
Sure, yeah. A lot. I've a lot of
Mm-hmm.
changes in my career at the
Okay.
moment. Um, I'm happy about the changes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm happy, but it's all new terrain. So I feel like I know where to go. I feel like I know the direction to go in, but I'm still like I'm a little nervous. I think there's a part of me that's still attached to the old ways that I remember.
Yeah, I completely get that. I mean, it's kind of what I was mentioning earlier, where, we've been sitting in the liminal for a while. As you know, for me, I also made that big switch with closing down my brick and mortar, and it's been like, okay, let me twiddle my thumbs for a moment, and I like what I'm doing. I'm excited about it, but also like, oh my God, this is a little um shaky, I guess, unstable. Is that or like not fully knowing the next direction or being able to quite implement it just yet?
Yeah, I think that's the piece I'm at. Like I
Mm-hmm.
don't know when to implement it. I want to prioritize rest, but I think my brain is
Mm-hmm.
also like, whoa, you need to
Mm-hmm.
get everything together immediately. But I know that's not true. I don't
Would
need to
you
get
would you
everything.
mind dropping into your body with me right now and we're gonna ask your body some questions?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I'm cross-legged. Okay, I'm good.
Are you sitting cross-legged?
I am.
Okay. Okay. Connecting to Taylor's energy now. Okay. So I'm feeling quite a bit of fear around you there right now. Is that landing for you?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you're terrified. Okay. So if you could go ahead and focus your attention and on your root, on your sacral, and also on expanding your energy, your essence from the inside out. Like imagine that you're a supernova and you're taking that space, your innermost space that is pure light, and you're letting it just go poof, and expand in every direction. Can you do that?
Yes.
Okay, so let yourself supernova. Eriniaka, eriniaka, etikeriaka, eritikeria, ikerinia, kerinia. Divine Love Light, calling in fear release, sacred light, emotion healing for the emotions of feeling and dread for Taylor. Okay. Calling in and running Sacred Light Intention download and Sacred Light Intention alignment technology for the intention of I know what it feels like to know that I am safe. I am safe in my life and I'm safe in my flow. It is safe for me to surrender to my flow and divine timing. Also, calling in and running Sacred Light, freedom from self-sabotage. That's a big one there hanging out in your field.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel me?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's a huge one in there. So let yourself really receive this one, okay?
Mhm.
Freedom from self-sabotage. Calling this in for Taylor now. Creative Jesus, thank you. Like there's a little deer in headlights moment in there.
Yeah, yep.
Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, holy cow, that just happened. All right. All right, starting to come through and subside a bit. Are you feeling it?
Yeah, I'm feeling there's
Mm.
motions inside me.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But good. It's good. It's good motions. Good gathering.
That's a pretty big chunk for you. Okay. So since this is, like a little mini session, and this was the main one for you, I'm gonna let that one be the main piece. Um, it's gonna take a moment for it to settle in for you. I would say, especially over the next like 24 to 48 hours, let yourself be super gentle with yourself. Like, don't push yourself. Don't try to jump over your own head. We have this expression where I come from where you're like trying to go beyond where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
That is not necessary. It's about trusting the divine timing within yourself, within your life. So, especially, yeah, like I said, the next 24 to 48 hours, let yourself receive without pushing, without trying to make anything happen, and then see where you end up. Can you do that? Or
Yes.
can you at least set the intention to allow yourself to do that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna bring through a couple of final just protection pieces for you to be able to integrate this with more ease, and then I'm gonna close you up. Okay?
Okay. Sounds
All right.
good.
Okay. And also, thanks so much for being here. I love having your presence here. It's awesome.
Thanks for opening it up. I'm happy to be here too.
Oh, thank you. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so it's sweet. All right. So in Divine Love and Light, calling in and running Sacred Light Divine Protection, Sacred Light Divine Balance, and Sacred Light Golden Orb of Protection for Taylor. Creative changes. Thank you. And I ask for the transformation piece that we brought through today to anchor into Taylor's mind and higher mind, heart and higher heart, every cell of her being, her DNA, her RNA, her nervous system, every one of her chakras, her Earth Star chakra, the heart of Gaia, her personal grid system, and the multidimensional grid system where any part of her exists, through all of time and space and beyond. Oh, and one last piece also. Before I close this up, in Divine Love and Light, please run Sacred Light, harmonizing the dysregulated nervous system for Tyler. Going this in now, create a change this. Thank you. Okay. In Divine Love and Light, please run Sacred Light close for Tyler to anchor everything in. Create a change this. Thank you. Also, I have no idea why I started calling you Tyler. Taylor. Like, after all these years. My apologies. That just tells you I'm in the zone right now. Names don't make sense when I'm in the zone.
Oh, you're channeling my grandma. She always called me Tyler.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny. That's hilarious. Okay. Okay. All right. So things are starting to settle in for you. So again, you're gonna let yourself receive as much as you can. Be gentle with yourself. Don't push and see what transpires within the next 48 hours, okay?
Whew, yes.
You good?
I am, yes.
Yeah, that really hit, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
A little
I
a
know.
little like a little out of breath, but I'm working on it.
Lots of water and take a bath if you can, okay? Maybe with some sea salt in it.
Yes, I can. I have that. Cool.
Awesome. Okay, my dear. I'm gonna see if there's anybody else who wants to receive right now. I don't know, I have no idea how to release you out of this, out of this live. I really do
Thank
need to learn
you.
better how to work with the lives here.
Maybe
I'm,
I
I'm, a,
can. I think I
I'm a,
can.
okay. All right.
Huh?
Love you. Mwah.
Mwah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Do I have space for two more people if you're wanting to receive a little private mini session. Let's see. I have the dark violet empath. Okay. I'm gonna try to invite you in now and see what happens. Okay, I sent you an invitation. If you still would like to come in, go ahead and come in. Okay. Giving it a moment. Okay, I don't see them coming in, so I'm gonna move on to the next person. I see Space Girl here. If you're still here, I'm gonna send you an invite. You're welcome to come in. Okay. All right. All right. I'm not seeing anybody coming in. Okay. All right. Since nobody else is coming in that wants to receive a private mini, I'm going to consider this session complete. This was amazing. I thoroughly appreciate everybody who joined me here today. I'm going to do my best to come in live again, probably, hopefully, in a couple of weeks for the new moon. Um, I come in here whenever I can, whenever life gives me the space and the possibility to come in and do this. I know consistency is key, but this is my kind of consistency. I come in when I feel cold. Again, thank you so much. If you'd like to work with me privately, if you've been here with me this whole time and enjoyed receiving this, there's a link in bio to connect with me on a deeper level. And till the next time, all my love to you, and let yourselves integrate. Okay, bye-bye.